The movie's story begins in a city called Gotham, where we see a gang dressed as clowns carrying out a bank robbery. The gang splits into two groups. The first group goes upstairs to disable the security systems. The second group takes full control of the bank. One of the bank employees decides to shoot at them to protect the bank from the robbers but fails, and he is shot in the chest. We then learn that one of the gang members knows how to open the vault inside the bank. When he opens it and sees the money, he turns on his friend and kills him. He kills him because he is greedy for the money and does not want to share it with anyone. He wants it all for himself. After that, they put the money into bags and escape. Here, we see one of the gang members wanting to kill his friend because he wants the money for himself, but he doesn't know that the person trying to kill him is the Joker. Then, the bus that they were using to carry the money arrives, and they run over the person who tried to kill the Joker. After loading all the money, the Joker kills all the remaining gang members. He then turns to the bank employee who was shot in the chest. The employee asks him why he killed them when they were helping him. The Joker replies that if he doesn't kill someone every day, he feels abnormal, and without killing, he doesn't know how to act. He then plants a bomb in the employee's neck and escapes on the bus without the police seeing him. Meanwhile, we are introduced to an officer named James, who operates the signal light. Activating the light is a call for help to a character known as Batman. We learn that Batman is responsible for protecting the city from criminals, but only at night. Officer James waits for him, but Batman does not appear. During this time, we also learn that Batman is suspected by drug cartels, and the gangs are suspicious of each other. We see that one gang disguises itself as Batman and confronts another gang. Suddenly, Batman's car arrives, and everyone shoots at it, thinking he is inside the vehicle. Then Batman appears from behind them and starts taking them down one by one. His car was just a trick to trap them. Meanwhile, Batman goes to Officer James and tells him that this is the 5th time the Joker has robbed banks without being seen, and they need to find someone to reduce the crime in the city. In another scene, we see a person named Alfred, who is Batman's assistant. Alfred goes to Batman's location to stitch his wounds from his fight with the drug gangs. Alfred is the only person who knows this place. Here, Batman is watching the security cameras and television when he sees someone on TV, the Gotham District Attorney, whose name is Harvey. But we learn that Batman does not trust Harvey. Batman is surprised when he sees his girlfriend walking with Harvey. Meanwhile, we see Harvey in court, questioning a witness accused in a case. The witness pulls out a gun and tries to shoot him, but thanks to Harvey's experience, he manages to take the gun from him. After the trial, Officer James goes to Harvey and asks for approval to freeze all the banks that the Joker has robbed. Harvey agrees. Now we return to Batman, who is at his company without his suit, and none of the employees know that he is Batman. Batman asks his assistant Fox to create a new Batman suit with bigger specifications and better protection. Fox agrees. At night, we see Harvey dining at a restaurant with Rachel, Batman's former love. Batman surprises them by sitting with them and talking. They start discussing Batman's methods of delivering justice outside the law. Harvey defends Batman and says something different from what Rachel thinks. A man is better off dying a hero than living a villain. He adds that Batman is waiting for someone to take over his role, and maybe that person is me. Then Batman decides to support Harvey in his election campaign, as he has started to trust him. Now we return to James, who is going to seize the money taken from the drug dealers. But they discover that the drug dealers have withdrawn the money from all the banks and stored it in a secret location so that even the police cannot trace it. We then see the drug dealers gathered, deciding to keep all the money in one place, far from the police. Suddenly, the Joker enters and says, "Watch what I'm going to do with this pen on the table." He sticks the pen into one of the guards' eyes, killing him, and leaves the drug dealers terrified and panicked. They ask him what he wants. The Joker tells them that the gangs don't know how to operate and steal because of Batman. The only way to control the city and the banks is to kill him, so they can freely continue their thefts and business. One of the dealers mocks him and asks why he doesn't just kill Batman himself. The Joker replies that if they want him dead, he will kill him alone, but he demands a condition. He will take half of the money stolen from all the banks and gathered in one place. At this point, one of the dealers becomes annoyed with the Joker and tries to attack him. But the Joker surprises them wearing a suit equipped with explosives, forcing them to retreat and stay in their place without ever thinking of confronting him. He then leaves them a card with his number and tells them to think carefully and give him an answer. Do they want him to kill Batman alone or collectively? Now we return to Harvey, who talks to Batman, saying that he must capture the Joker as quickly as possible. Batman replies that he will try to catch him. Later, we see Batman speaking with Fox, saying that he needs equipment for a mission he will carry out in China. We learn that his mission will be to capture one of the key figures that the Joker relies on. Meanwhile, we see the Joker pretending to be dead and letting his gang take one of the drug dealers who wanted to attack him at the meeting. Then the Joker gets up and threatens the drug dealer with his weapon. The dealer asks him what he wants, and the Joker says he wants to wound him completely. The dealer agrees, and the Joker takes his gang away. In another scene, Fox goes to the city of Hong Kong in China. When he arrives, he meets a man named Lau. When Lau leaves the building, he leaves his phone with a security guard and tells him that the phone left in the building is a hacking device that can penetrate the building's information systems. That night, Batman manages to infiltrate the facility and abduct Lau from the building. After he finishes, he takes his plane back to Gotham and hands Lau over to James. Rachel, Batman's love, goes to verify Lau with James, and Lau tells her that he will not return the money nor will he give them the investor data he dealt with. In another scene, Harvey is happy because he was able to hold the criminals accountable with documented charges. James managed to crack down on drug dealers and gang leaders. In a single day, he arrested more than 500 dealers, leaders, and distributors and handed them all over to justice. After that, people begin to speak of Harvey's fairness and strength, and everyone praises him. Suddenly, the corpse of someone impersonating Batman is brought down, with one of the Joker's cards pinned to it. Everyone present is shocked because they believe this was the real Batman killed by the Joker. Now back to Batman. He watches a viral video of a Batman impersonator and also sees the Joker torturing this man. Afterward, the Joker laughs and threatens the world, saying that if Batman does not reveal his true identity, he will kill one person every day and wear Batman's costume. Then Batman either cuts the scene or ends the recording. Now we return to James, who receives the nuclear evidence papers he requested, which were found on the Joker's card that came with the corpse. The nuclear evidence on the card revealed 3 individuals responsible for the crimes: the judge, Harvey, the police chief. But James realized that the Joker left clues on the card to frame one of these individuals for the crimes. He decides to go to them to protect them because he knows the Joker will kill them. Before he can reach them, the judge's car explodes, killing her, and then the police chief is poisoned. These crimes were all orchestrated by the Joker. The Joker's ultimate target is Harvey and Rachel. During a party, the Joker storms in, shouting and demanding, "Where is Harvey?" No one responds, and he heads straight toward Rachel, knowing she is Batman's love. He begins threatening Harvey by saying he will kill Rachel if Harvey doesn't show himself. Suddenly, Batman intervenes and fights the Joker's gang, but the Joker still holds Rachel hostage. He tells Batman to reveal his face in exchange for Rachel's life, but Batman refuses. The Joker then tries to throw Rachel off the building, but Batman follows her, catches her, and saves her. The Joker takes the opportunity to escape. We then see Batman talking to his assistant, Alfred, and he says that the Joker doesn't care about money or anything else. He only loves seeing people die every day. They must stop him and prevent him from killing more people. Later, Batman and the police arrive at a crime scene and discover that the victims were all killed by the Joker. The Joker has started killing everyone named Harvey in the city, and after killing them, he paints a Joker mask on their faces. Batman collects a sample from the crime scene, and James tells him that the Joker's new target is the city's leader. After a long investigation, Batman is able to locate the Joker precisely, using the trajectory, distance, and strength of a fired bullet to track him. The bullet's trajectory leads close to the convoy of the city's leader, who is the Joker's second target. Batman heads to the leader's convoy and sees a group of police officers tied up, with their uniforms and IDs taken. The convoy is actually a funeral procession for the police chief, whom the Joker had killed. We then see the Joker disguised as a police officer. He aims at the city leader, but James sees him, jumps on the leader to protect him, and is hit by the bullet. Later, the police capture one of the people involved, who had been shot by the Joker, dressed in Rachel's clothing. Harvey realizes that Rachel is in danger. The police go to James' house and tell his wife that James has been killed. She is heartbroken and devastated by the news. Meanwhile, we see Batman fighting one of the gang leaders. During this, Harvey calls Rachel and tells her that she is the Joker's next target. He advises her to find someone to protect her as quickly as possible because the Joker has already chosen his second target, and it will be impossible to escape him. The next day, Batman captures one of the gang leaders. The leader tells him that they cannot get any information about the Joker, even if they capture all the gang leaders. He says the only way to stop the Joker's killing spree is for Batman to remove his mask and reveal his face. Batman goes to Harvey and tells him there is no other solution. He must remove the mask so the world can know him. Harvey refuses and tells him not to reveal his identity under any circumstances. But Batman ignores him and makes his decision. The next day, the press and police announce that Batman will reveal his face. Harvey quickly steps forward and declares, "I am Batman," allowing the police to arrest him. He does this so that the world will not know the real Batman's identity. They put Harvey in a police car to take him to jail, but the Joker appears in another police vehicle, kills the driver, and sets fire to the road to block the police. The police change route and enter a tunnel, but the Joker's gang blocks the road and tries to stop them. The Joker then attacks the police vehicle carrying Harvey with a launcher. Batman speeds in his car, hits the Joker's truck, and both the truck and the vehicle are destroyed. At that moment, Batman jumps out of his car onto his motorcycle and manages to survive the crash. But the Joker appears and strikes the police helicopter, causing it to hover in front of Harvey's vehicle. Batman then rushes in, rams the Joker's truck and flips it. The Joker climbs out of the truck, grabs a weapon, and opens fire on the police and at Batman. Batman attacks on his bike, but the bike falls and he loses consciousness. The Joker jumps on Batman and appears to be triumphant, until James arrives and arrests him. We then learn that James is alive and that everything that happened was actually a plan engineered by Harvey so they could capture the Joker. Meanwhile, we go to the police station and see the city leader appoint James as the head of the new precinct. During the interrogation with the Joker, the fingerprints found do not match the crimes. James becomes frustrated and continues questioning the Joker, telling him that Harvey was kidnapped and hasn't returned home. The Joker replies that he has been at the precinct the whole time and that he didn't commit any kidnappings or murders. Hearing this, James hands the investigation over to Batman. Batman interrogates the Joker and asks why he wants to kill him. The Joker answers that he does not want to kill Batman because Batman completes the Joker and the Joker completes Batman. People already think Batman is as crazy as the Joker. He says that if Batman kills him, people will no longer need Batman and will stop looking for him. Batman becomes furious, grabs the Joker, and starts beating him, demanding to know where Harvey is. The Joker plays with Batman's mind and gives him two choices: either save Harvey or save Rachel. Batman, enraged, forces the Joker onto a table and demands their locations. The Joker tells him they are in two completely different places. Batman and the police then move quickly to search for Harvey and Rachel and rescue them. After a long search, they find Harvey and Rachel tied up together in a gasoline warehouse with a time bomb. Meanwhile, the Joker is sitting in jail and asks the police to allow him to make a phone call, but they refuse. At that time, a man is brought into the prison complaining of stomach pain. The police notice his stomach is sewn up, and the Joker continues to taunt the officers, who lose their temper and struggle with him. The Joker then takes the officers hostage and threatens that if they do not give him a phone, he will kill police officers in front of them. The police surrender and hand the Joker a phone. The Joker then calls a number, which triggers the explosive device sewn into the prisoner's stomach, and an explosion rips through the precinct. Meanwhile, Batman locates Harvey and Rachel. The bomb has only a few seconds left. Batman decides to save Harvey and leaves Rachel, accepting that he cannot save them both. The seconds run out, the factory explodes, and Rachel dies. Batman carries Harvey out of the burning building, but Harvey's face is badly burned by the blast and the flames. Back at the prison, the Joker seizes Lau and helps him escape from the precinct. Later, Harvey is in the hospital with half his face burned. James visits to console him over Rachel's death and then leaves. After some time, Harvey is in his room when the Joker, disguised in a doctor's outfit so no one will recognize him, enters and taunts Harvey for Rachel's death. The Joker then leaves a bomb in the hospital. When he leaves, the bomb detonates and the entire hospital explodes, killing Harvey. There is a cafe in the city full of people glued to the news. A broadcast plays a video of a hostage reading the Joker's message written on paper. The Joker threatens the city, telling its residents that until they reach his terms the city will be his and they must leave because he will blow it up completely. Panic spreads. People rush to flee and try to save themselves. Meanwhile, we see a man sitting at the cafe wearing his keffiyeh. Another man walks in. It is Harvey, who is still alive. He tells the man, "I thought you were dead." Harvey replies, "I'm half dead and half alive." That same day, the city is evacuated onto two ships. The first ship for the civilians, the second ship for the criminals and prisoners. But they discover explosives aboard both ships and receive a message from the Joker. There is a remote control linking the two ships. The detonator for the first ship is on the second ship, and the detonator for the second ship is on the first ship. Whoever detonates the other ship will be the one who survives. We see the Joker taking hostages, but Batman attacks them and fights to stop them. The Joker has disguised his gang as hostages wearing Joker masks so they can trick the police. Batman fights to keep the police from accidentally killing innocent people. Suddenly, the Joker attacks Batman. The Joker gains the upper hand using his henchmen, and then reveals a detonator to blow up both ships. He tells Batman that if the ships are not detonated, both will explode simultaneously at midnight. Batman strikes the Joker from the rooftop and appears to defeat him, but the Joker still has a chance to carry out his plan. Batman confronts him and says, "Give up all the explosives and release the prisoners and the innocents from both ships. You won't be able to do anything. Your plan has failed." Hearing this, the Joker is stunned. He replies that Batman may have won this battle, but Harvey's plan will still succeed, because Harvey has become evil, a criminal, and he will kill James's entire family. The police manage to take control of the Joker and arrest him. Meanwhile, Batman arrives at Harvey's location and finds him holding James and his family hostage, attempting to kill them because he believes James is responsible for his fiance's death. James realizes that the Joker has completely brainwashed Harvey. Batman intervenes and tells Harvey, "Leave the child, he is innocent." Harvey responds that fate will decide the lives of the three of them. He flips his coin for Batman, and it chooses to kill Batman. Harvey fires a shot at him. Then he flips the coin for himself, and it chooses that Harvey will live. Finally, he flips the coin for the child, but before he can do it, Batman jumps on Harvey and knocks him off the building. Harvey dies before he can harm James or his family. Batman tells James that Harvey's name must remain clean of all crimes, and no one should know how Harvey died. The world must believe that Batman killed Harvey. Afterward, Batman retires from protecting the city. When the people learn that Batman supposedly killed Harvey, they turn against him and try to hunt him down, while the police search for him. At the end, James tells his son that the real hero of the city is Batman. And with that, the movie ends.